Hey, what's going on guys? RVZ Stealth here, and in today's video, this is episode 3 of my series How to Win More Games in League of Legends. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about Champion Select and how it's a really important part of the game. However, many people underestimate it. So I would have to guess that at least 40% of players just tab out and don't communicate with their team until it's their turn to pick. And you really have to be talking with your teammates during Champion Select, making sure that everyone's getting the roles that they're best at. And I would recommend that you fill as long as you're comfortable with the role that you're getting. You should probably let your teammates choose their best roles and you take whatever is left, because if your teammates are getting the roles that they want, then they're probably going to have a less chance of feeding or doing not so well. So in this game, I'm not chatting very much because I'm just focusing on the commentary, but in a normal game, I would be talking to them, making sure that they're getting the roles they want and I can take whatever role is left. So in this game, I'm just noticing that nobody wants jungle and he wants support, I think, and someone else wants mid. So I'm just going to pick jungle when it's my turn, and I'm probably going to pick up Elise. Elise is a fairly strong champion to blind pick because she doesn't have many counters, and seeing that Evelyn's banned, her and Lee Sin are probably the best choices at this point in Champion Select. So I'm going to pick up Elise here, I think, in a few seconds. And so when you're in Champion Select, you want to pick champions that are the strongest off the start, or pick champions if you're lower in the pick order that fit well into your team comp. You don't want to pick a champion just because you feel like playing them. You want to pick a champion that fits well into the team comp. For example, don't just play Lux because you want to play Lux. If you have 4 squishy champions on your team, then pick a tanky champion or pick a champion that's going to fit your team comp, not just someone that you want to play and you feel like playing at the time. If you want to win more games, you have to communicate with your team and make sure you get the right team comp. Usually, the best team comp consists of 2 tanky champions, an AP carry, an AD carry, and a bruiser. If you can get that team comp, then you're going to have a much better chance at winning games, as opposed to having a team of 5 squishy champions or 4 tank champions. So communicating with your team and making sure that you get the right team comp is very key to winning more games. One last thing I want to touch on is to not blind pick champions that have a lot of counters, because if you do this, then you run the risk of obviously getting countered really hard and you could have a really bad laning phase. Unless you are very confident in the champion that you're blind picking, then I would recommend asking one of your teammates to pick that champion for you later in the Champion Select so that you don't get countered. So you can just pick a support for whoever wants to play support or an AD carry, and that way you won't get countered and have a hard time in lane. That's all for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, then be sure to like and subscribe for more League of Legends content, and I will see you in my next video.